Hello, my fellow humans. So, today I want to talk about trusting each other that we can co create a better world together. I can see that I personally need to trust myself that I can do it, and that even if I'm not doing it perfectly, and even if there are days when I'm like brain rotting or mostly doom scrolling, that I don't have to beat myself up because it doesn't really help me. Like, it happens that, I mean, I'm sure it happens way too much to majority of us, that we spend too much time on internet, on social media, and um we are scrolling, and like our minds are on the diet that is not very good for us, where a lot of posts are divisive, and where we feel like there's this strong left against right going on in society. And I mean, online it feels so intense, but when I am like moving around, being with actual people, even if they are from the right side, like politically, I can still find common things with them. Of course, there are things where we absolutely disagree, but still there are the things where I can see, oh, we are both humans. We are both humans who are trying our best. Even though, of course, I think like my version of trying my best is better than theirs. But still, I can see like their humanity, and I can have compassion for how they became the way they are, even though I sometimes think like their views are crazy and uh, like idiotic. But still, like, I can be in the same room with them, share the same table with them, and see their humanity. And I also think they see mine. I'm not sure. Joking. Um, um, even with all of this division, I feel like crying now. Why? Like, I didn't expect this for 21st century. I expected that we are gonna, like, do you remember, like, in the last decade, in previous decade, there are so many good news, like there's less and less war on the planet, even though now it's actually more. But those were good news back then, and I was having a brand, running a brand with eco-friendly accessories, and I had amazing customers, and I was really deeply believing that for this decade, that so much more people will be conscious around their buying decisions. And what I want now is to trust again, and to show up and share things about better alternative options, about boycotting big brands and all these things, and that I trust that other people who resonate, who want a better world, will connect and will say, oh, hey, thank you for this information. Uh, Now I can do my part as well. And wow, I didn't know there are some things that I can so easily replace like this way, you know? Um, I just have to check my notes. Oh, yes. This is what I wrote yesterday in the evening. Let's trust ourselves that we can create a better world, that we can co create a better human society where there is a mutual respect between humans. Like, where is respect and compassion and love. And I know sometimes you feel love more in the inner circle of people, like your family, partner, friends, and you don't feel so much love for the strangers you see on the street because you haven't developed the relationship and the love that comes with it, even though I know that many of you listening can feel love for complete strangers as well. But still, often we don't feel like love for strangers, but still we can have a sense of respect for them just because there are human beings, just like basic respect of fellow humans. And we can also have compassion for fellow humans just because they are fellow humans. And then when we are in tune with this, when we are connected with this, it's so much easier to boycott big companies that are destroying the planet and that don't care about the environment, that don't care about human rights, because you do it for yourself, for your family, for people you love, and for the global human family that you respect. That's it for today. Trust yourself, even if you're not doing everything perfectly, and you can see so many things where you could do better, be more of a good use for this planet. Like, thank you so much for all that you're doing already. And I trust you that during time you're gonna do even more. And please do your best to also trust others so that you are able to show up and speak about these things or write about these things, share about these things. Like, let's start trusting each other that we want to co create a better experience on this planet for whole of humanity. Thank you so much for believing together with me. Bye bye.